Now to more details on our second leading story this morning. The Congolese armed forces have killed the leader of an offshoot of a Hutu militia in the restive eastern part of the country. The army announced the killing on Sunday. Juvenal Musabimana led a splinter group of the Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Rwanda, FDLR, a group founded by Hutu officials who fled Rwanda after orchestrating the 1994 genocide. His killing is the latest blow to the FDLR, which has been weakened in recent years by arrests of several of its leaders and military pressure from DRC's armed forces and other militias.
Indeed, Jerry, 2 months after the death of Sylvestre Mudachura, military leader of the Democratic Forces of the Liberation of Rwanda, FDLR, the death of yet another leader was announced over the weekend. His name is Juvenal Musabimana, better known in the Eastern Congo as Jean Michel Africa. To know more about him, we discuss with our correspondent Patrice.
Bonjour.
Hello, Patrice. Who is Juvenal Musabimana, the rebel leader that the Congolese army claims to have killed?
Well,
first of all, the news was announced by the army spokesperson, Major Guillaume Njike, who is the 34th in the military region. That is the province of North Kivu in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. He told the media that Musabimana Juvenal, one of the commanders of the Rwandan armed group FDLR, based in east of the country, was shot dead, together with 4 of his bodyguards, who were also killed during the same incident. And that took place over the weekend on Saturday in the village of Makoka, Rutshuru territory, which is located between the border of Rwanda and Uganda.
Patrice, what is the capacity of this armed group? What threat does it still pose?
Well, the Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Rwanda, FDLR, has for several years almost been the main Rwandan armed group operating in east of the Democratic Republic of Congo, since some members of the former Rwandan regime were first established here after the Rwandan genocide that ended in 1994. Now, for several years, the FDLR conducted armed operations that caused grief in several parts of Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. There have been times when the FDLRs controlled entire territories larger than the surface of Belgium, where they levied taxes on the exploitation of minerals, timber, and other commodities. When he is the second rebel leader to fall under the FADC fire into arms, has the Congolese army, which has been criticized for its inefficiencies for dealing with the armed groups, managed to win trust of the population? First of all, we have to notice that the Congolese army seems to have changed its strategy of fighting armed groups by now targeting mainly the main heads of the armed groups, the leaders, instead of focusing on the militias. A few days ago, for example, the Congolese army also reportedly shot dead a Congolese militia fighter in Bunyakiri region, south of Kivu. However, we know that the Rwandan rebels operating in the east of the country have been working together with the Congolese militias for several years. It's also in this context that several thousand Congolese militiamen are on their way to the Congolese army. It's likely that the army would benefit from their information to understand the strategies of the FDLR. However, we note that the current dynamic comes after the normalization of relations with Rwanda, which the new Congolese president Felix Tshisekedi seems to have revitalized. Even though the wish of the Rwandan president is to obtain access once again to Rwandan army troops on Congolese soil, which is strongly opposed by various sections of the population from all parts of DRC.
Eh bien, Patrice, si l'armée congolaise...
And well, after the death of Jean-Michel Africa, several leaders of the Rwandan political and military movements have condemned the campaign led by the Rwandan army to remove their leaders, a version firmly denied in Kinshasa. We thank you, Patrice Itera, for all your contributions.
Merci à vous.
Merci à vous.